survivors of domestic violence can apply for the domestic violence visa.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very important discussion on visas for survivors of domestic violence in the UK. We know this is a sensitive and critical topic, so we are here to provide information and support for those who may be going through such challenging situations. Hi, Maggie.
Hey.
Let's start by understanding the visa options available for individuals who are survivors of domestic violence. The UK offers specific routes to provide
Yes,
protection and assistance. Can you tell us about these visa options?
absolutely. In the UK, DV for domestic violence. It's designed for those who are on a spousal or partner visa and need to leave their abusive partner. Another option is the destitution domestic violence, which is DDV concession, which provides temporary support and access to
Mm.
public funds while the DV visa application is being processed.
It is also essential to recognize the signs of domestic violence
Yes,
and
absolutely.
understand when it's time to seek help. What are some common indicators?
Well, this is obviously not my forte or nor yours, Ray. I don't think there are people who obviously specialized in this,
That's
but
correct.
just from the little that we do know, we know that domestic violence can manifest in various forms,
Mm,
including physical abuse like hitting or choking,
mm,
emotional abuse such as constant criticism or humiliation.
mm.
There is financial control, where the abuser restricts access to money, and isolation from family and friends.
Very common.
Yeah, so recognizing these signs is crucial in seeking timely help and protection.
Survivors of domestic violence often need support and assistance. What organizations and resources are available to help them in the UK?
There are several organizations dedicated to helping survivors of domestic violence, Ray. Women's Aid and Refuge offer emergency shelter, support, and advice. There are local support services which provide counseling, legal advice, and assistance with housing.
Mm,
So these organizations play a vital role in ensuring the safety and well-being of survivors.
that's correct.
Yeah, several years ago, I volunteered with the Citizens Advice Bureau, and they do an absolutely amazing job in helping women and men in these situations. And so it's always it's strongly advised to reach out, and they're pretty much worldwide. So
Mm,
not worldwide, sorry, they're countrywide, aren't
countrywide,
they?
that's right.
So pretty much most towns have them, and so definitely take advantage and make use of their
Absolutely,
services. Yeah,
absolutely,
free services. Yes,
absolutely. Reporting domestic violence is a crucial step towards getting help and
yes, it
protection.
is.
How can survivors report abuse, and what should they expect?
Well, first of all, the whole process must be very traumatic for those going through it.
Very
But
traumatic.
yeah, so survivors can report domestic violence by contacting the police, who can provide immediate protection and initiate legal action. It's also important to seek medical help if injured and document all incidences of abuse. This documentation can be crucial evidence in both criminal proceedings and visa applications.
Well,
Mm,
there's the different avenues we can look at this. So,
yes.
can we discuss the process of applying for a visa as a survivor of domestic violence? What are the steps involved, and what documentation is required?
Well, the visa application process involves several key steps. So, survivors need to gather evidence of the abuse, such as medical reports. That's why we said, on the reporting stage, it's really important that once you report, you have copies and keep copies of all the documentation from the medical records, the police reports, witness statements. They must complete the appropriate application form and may need to attend an interview that's with the Home Office. It's crucial to provide as much detailed evidence as possible to support the application.
We know that many people shy away from coming out,
Yeah.
but survivors may require legal assistance during their visa application process. How can they access legal support in the UK?
So legal support can be accessed through firms like ours, through the immigration solicitors who specialize in domestic violence cases. Uh, there are limited, but there's possibly legal aid services also available for those who cannot afford private legal representation. These legal professionals can provide invaluable guidance and support throughout the visa application process and help ensure that survivors' rights are protected.
Thank you very much, Maggie. Thank you for joining us for this crucial discussion today. If you or someone you know is a survivor of domestic violence and needs help, please don't hesitate to reach out to the organizations and support networks available.
Yes.
If you found this podcast informative or believe it could help someone in need, please share it. Remember, you're not alone, and there's help and support available to protect and assist survivors of domestic violence. Take care, and let's work together to create safer, supportive communities.